you need to make your customer service one more available. The number should be out there everywhere so that people can find it easily, and your customer service people should be trained and empowered to resolve issues. My wife and I we ordered the boat in January of this year in preparation for my retirement in July. We picked it up in March, and we put about, 20 hours on the boat. Kind of loved it. It's set up just perfect for us. The problem was the steering was tight, but foolishly, we assumed that would loosen up over time. Like I said, we had about 20 hours on it when our big week arrived. Family had flown in from the West Coast, and we were going to go fishing all week long. And we put the boat in the water, and the boat would not steer at all. It was completely froze up. I'd already backed it off the trailer, so it took a little bit to get it back to the dock. We took it into the dealer that's about an hour away here. We took it in there on August 30th, and to get the steering fixed. It's all under warranty, and it was like pulling teeth just to get answers on what was going on. Things just kept dragging on, and every week I was calling the dealer saying, okay, now what's the status? Where are we? And then it's, well, we're waiting for the warranty approval. And then after that happened, well, we've got the parts ordered that needs a helm and a steering cable. And then, the parts are all here. We'll have it for you in a few days. And then, yes, well, they sent the helm, but they didn't send the steering cable. And now it's backed up. Well, the bottom line is we still don't have our boat. This is October the 17th. And so the boat has been in there for almost 2 months. So we've got 20 hours on the water, and we've got, literally probably thousands of hours sitting in the shop with no recourse. I mean, they keep delaying when the steering cable is going to arrive. And I've tried calling Sun Tracker. I talked to their customer service person. They don't know anything about customer service. They should be there to resolve issues. And what I expected was, well, let me find out what's going on, and we'll see if we can find something, maybe an aftermarket steering cable, something to get you back on the water. And it's like, no, that's not our responsibility. You have to work with the dealer to get that done. And it's like, well, I'm done talking to the dealer. I'm stuck. I'm here. We've been almost 2 months without a boat that we are still paying for, that we would probably love. I mean, it's set up perfect for us, but the quality of some of the workmanship on it, we're questioning, but it is what it is in this day and age. But we truly expect for a company to step up and say, well, let's get your issue resolved. Let's get you back on the water. We want a happy customer, not a pissed off customer. And unfortunately, that's us. I'm sure that once this is all resolved, we'll hopefully love the boat. But this is what should be a small issue. And if the company cannot deal with a small issue like this, just leave a customer hanging out there for months, over a silly ass part, why? What's wrong with this company? I'm retired. But hey, you want to retire, or you want to hire me to come in and teach your customer service people really how to resolve issues? I'd love that, because I'm so frustrated. My wife's so frustrated. This was our time. This was our time. We had such big plans for this fall, and they're just ruined. They're destroyed. Now things are cooling off. We should be anticipating next spring, because we had so much fun this fall. Instead, we've just thrown, what so far about 15 grand out over the side of the boat into the bottom of the Gulf. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. So, Sun Tracker, step up, do the right thing, get our issue resolved. The most frustrating thing of this for me, besides our plans just being destroyed this fall, is the fact that no one seems to care. We built you a crappy boat, and let's just have service that's appropriate, and what's wrong with the world today when that is what we're left with? My whole career in manufacturing, I was involved in customer service one way or another, and we took care of the customers. That was really how we built our business, to such a great extent, was because we were the ones who always took care of the customer. We didn't always make them happy, but they always knew what was going on, and we did our best to resolve the issue if we possibly could. It's really hard to talk to someone at Sun Tracker about an issue, and that seems to be par for the course for businesses in this day and age. And I wanted to talk to them, but finally I was so frustrated with the dealer, and I told them, you have to get me a number so I can talk to someone. And they struggled to find a decent number. But they finally got it for me. So I was finally able to talk to a customer service rep at Sun Tracker. But she wasn't really willing to do anything. It's like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Well, you represent Sun Tracker. I want you to fix it. We want our boat back. We want to be able to go out, do the things that we bought the boat to do. I mean, come on, let's be real here. To take care of the problem, but they don't understand. They don't. They hire people and stick them on a phone and say, just give people lip service. You don't have to worry about resolving anything or making people happy. And that was the whole thing. It's like, what do you want me to do about it? There's nothing I can do. Go talk to the dealer. Well, I'm done talking. I'm done talking to the dealer. I'm done talking to Sun Tracker. It's time for something to happen. I would give Sun Tracker's customer service a 1 at the most. Trying to find a number to contact them is very difficult. And once you do, nothing gets resolved. It's just someone on the other end, just, listening, let you get it off your chest, and then, let it be, and to me, customer service means you help a customer who's frustrated or upset or has an issue, you help them work through it to the best of your ability and to the best of Sun Tracker's ability. Well, apparently none of them have the ability to deal with issues. And this is such a simple issue, or it should be, but we've been without our boat for going on 2 months now, and we've missed all of our plans, and no one cares. Customer service should be caring about your customers, or you're not going to have them. How we want the issue to be resolved is we want our boat back in really good working order. I mean, the steering hasn't worked right from the time we purchased it. We've got 20 hours on it. There's very little excuse for it coming from the factory that way in the first place. But then for them to just let it sit there unresolved. If that was me who was in charge, I would say, okay, well, we can't get the part in a reasonable amount of time, but it's a steering cable. There seems to be thousands of different varieties of steering cables out there. We know one will work. This is not rocket science. This is not a computer chip that's not available. This is a steering cable. A simple issue that is just being left unresolved, creating animosity with the customer. You're creating a situation where that customer, us, are going to go out and we're going to tell everyone, don't ever buy a Sun Tracker boat. They do not take care of their customer. They do not stand behind their product. So to resolve this, get our boat back to us soon, because we're done.